copy and paste. You know how to type a word. The only thing that you're going to learn this time would be how to use a grid so that you can mathematically make them straight and align. And to get that grid, it is View, Show, Grid. Okay, this is the only new thing that we're going to show you. And I'll go through step by step how to do this. But this is a final poster. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to need pictures. So these are pictures that I have, and let's see, you're going to want to crop them and all that good stuff. So your piece of paper in front of you says you need to make a new document. So open up Photoshop, File, New, and make sure that your color mode is RGB, okay? Make sure it says inches. You want your height to be 20, and you want your width to be 16. And you want your resolution to be 300. We will print these for you. Okay, so here's your new poster. Some of you have your computer like this. Please go to the corner and pull it so that you see all of the space. Then you want to do the View, Show, Grid, okay? So that you have the grid on this white piece of paper. And if you notice, you have a ruler. So each square is an inch. Okay, so you are now going to take your picture. Let me find one that's not cropped. Let's see. I'll go through the history. Okay, so let's say this is your picture, okay? First thing, you need to go to the crop tool. The crop tool is this. Some of you think the marquee is the crop tool. It's not. This is the crop tool. All right? Now, you want to have 4x4 on this. Is mine. Where? I'm trying to find where you can make it. Ruler. Well, I don't know. Is it not? Where is it? Okay, I don't see my tools application frame. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Poop. All right, up here, you need, when you go to the crop tool, you have a width and a height and a resolution. All right, so let's assume that you have nothing. You need to put in a size right up here. If you click a different tool, it goes away. So it only shows up when you're on the crop tool. So when you crop your pictures, please put in a 4 and a 4 and nothing in the resolution, so that when you go to crop your pictures, you have a perfect square, okay? And that only works because you put 4x4 in. You can make it smaller and larger, and then you can move it around, and you hit return. Then you also want to color correct it. Image adjustments levels. I bring in my gray, then I bring in my white, bring my gray back. All right, I'm also going to make all of my pictures black and white. Image mode grayscale, image mode RGB. You can make yours color, you can make it black and white, I don't care. But you have to color correct your pictures. So here we go. You have your poster and you have your pictures cropped. Crop your pictures because they'll fit over there easily. Go to the move tool and bring your picture over. All right, so how to make this smaller? You use the show transform right here. If I unclick it, I have nothing. So click this, go to a corner, hold in shift, and keep it a square. You're guessing, do you want it this big or do you want it this big? You have to think, okay, I have to fit 3 of these pictures in a row. This looks good. hit return. Notice I have a row of white space around the top and the side. So then I've used this, I hit OK. No, I don't want to save it. Go to my next picture. Go to the move tool, bring it over. I'm going to then position, I'm going to use a row of white space. My show transfer control is clicked. I hold in shift and I make it a square. Then I hit return. So I've used this, get rid of it. No, I don't save. So let's use another one. And this one, I like this one the best. That was my center picture I'm going to use. Alright. And I'm also going to lighten it up. If you're on your layer box and I'm on the layer, you can still color correct if you want. You do want to save. So you're going to need 9 pictures. You're going to pull it over. I'm going to bring this one up here. I've got my show transfer control. Hit return. Hit return. So now Command H will take it off. So eventually you'll have 9 photos, 3 pictures on each row. Okay? For time's sake, I am going to copy these over. You need to align them. You need to make sure that you have it mathematically even, Steven. You need 9 different pictures. I'm then going to add my name. Hold on. Bring those down. Okay, so I know that they're mathematically even, all the squares are even, and I even have 1 inch around each picture. Hit return. Okay, so to get rid of the grid, you would go view, show, and then unclick it. There you go. So now I'm going to go to the T, and I can pick whatever color. Maybe I want to do bright green. I then click on it. Now remember, over here, you can have a font that goes all the way up to 72, and you can write, maybe you have a nickname, or maybe you have, just want to do your first name. So you can place it, and then immediately select it. You can change the font if you want, and change the size. Okay? Use your white space. My little show transfer control is on. I'm holding in shift, and I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to fill the space. You want it to be dominant. Okay? Oh. If I unclick it, there we go. Some people will put their names over real close to it. Don't do that. Fill and use the white space. Once you're done, then you will save it. Image, nope, file, save as. This is going to be a 9-pic poster. So save it as a PSD just in case we want to help you fix it. 9-pic poster. Save it to your desktop. Hit OK. And then also save it as a JPEG, and you'll send over the JPEG. We will try to print them for you as soon as possible. And then I chat that over to Hostetler.